Think before you act. Think before you act. Think before you act. That's like this like major pearl of wisdom. I don't know who started it, but I'm in the generation where we are thinking so tightly and so hard that we are crippled by anxiety. We have thought and we have thought and we have thought, and we're barely moving. We're just afraid to rock the boat. So afraid to act that any evidence of action appears chaotic and undesirable. Loudness, conflict. We're just, it's like we don't even know how to be. We don't know how to just be, except for when we're sleeping. We're either we're either asleep and being, or we're binging on food or alcohol or whatever to try to force us to just be. The television, Netflix and chill. There's nothing wrong with any of these things per se. It's just we've turned ourselves off from being. Because the very basis of this conventional wisdom is to think before you act. And we're just stuck in thought. Stop thinking so much. I'm reading The Power of Now. That's saying stop thinking so much. Abraham Hicks, stop thinking so much. Ram Dass is coming into my brain. I don't know if I'm even saying that correctly. I'm actually not familiar with Ram Dass at all. All of Gaia, the entire streaming service. Disney with Soul. Come on. Are we not seeing it? Stop thinking so much. And all of this is just a message to myself because I'm the observer. So I cannot observe anything that's not already part of my consciousness. So if this seems salient, it's not because I'm upset with anyone else, but because I'm recognizing in myself this need to stop thinking so much and allow being. Lord, I trust you with keeping my heart pumping blood. I don't have to think about that. I'm trusting you with keeping the world spinning and the sun shining every morning. I don't have to think about that. Lord, I'm trusting you with the big things that break my heart that I'm mostly powerless to do anything about. Like seeing homeless people or sick children. Lord, I'm trusting you to take care of those people in your infinite wisdom. I don't have to think about that. I just let that go. But then the things that are right around me, my clothes, my car, my home, my personal things, suddenly I'm like, oh Lord, okay, now this is my responsibility. Okay, so Lord, you take the big stuff, and the stuff that's in my sphere to do, I'll take care of that. I got it, God. I got it. You don't have to come in here. Well, do you trust him or not? My ways are higher than yours, says the Lord. You think you're going to take care of your car better than God can take care of your car? Now, God can work through you. God does work through you. He expects you to be moving. But you don't do it based on your own power. You don't say, God is love. If God is love and He's told me to behave in a certain way, then I suppose I should behave in the way that love behaves. Okay, God, I'm following your directions now. And that's not what that means at all. God is love. God is. God just is. God is. Love is a silly word. God just is. There is a power. There is a power that is, that exists. All He says is surrender. Trust me. And then the words that you say and the things that you do and the way that you do them, they're not your own anymore. This idea of an identity being separate just doesn't even make sense. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I that's able to perceive my own being? Who am I? You may call me something. You might call me Kim, Kimberly, KK, K. I used to call myself Wally when I was a child. My father still calls me Wally sometimes. Wally. Miss Kim, Miss Roberts, Miss Heighthouse, Kimberly Dale. Lots of names. Lots of names. Are any of those names any more me than I am right now? I am. I am. I am that I am. Ruffled some feathers there, did I? But I am not. The ego, the veil, the mask. That's mirage. That's mirage. It's a whisper. All that identity. All those things that we say, this is what makes a me. Does it really? Breathe that air. You know what you are.